Hi Taurus, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your general monthly love tarot reading for the month of February 2021. And so we're doing this one differently. I'm going to split it up into two parts. The first one being for our lovely single Tauruses out there. And the second half of the reading will be for our committed Tauruses out there. So I'll leave timestamps in the description box below if you want to skip the rest of the intro. So with that said, I do want to remind you to like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And if you haven't yet, do hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell. I meditate on your energy overall for the month in regards to the subject of love, of course. The message that came through was expression of true feelings. Expression of true feelings. So let's get started. Hello, my single Tauruses. Let's do some shuffling so we can pull a couple messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And this is a good moment to remind you that this is a general love reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So take what resonates and do leave what doesn't for somebody else. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. And it is good to be aware moving forward that I typically take flyer or jumper cards when shuffling, but when guided to, I pull from the bottom or top of the deck as well. It's good to be aware of. To begin this monthly love reading, for our single Tauruses, thank you, Spirit. Single Tauruses, February 2021. What else do we have? There'll be plenty. Give me just a moment. All right, we have Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between, and Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Yeah, I feel like maybe a lot of you single Tauruses out there feel like you maybe are in between. You went from one relationship that recently ended and ready to get into a new one, feeling like you're in between certain stages, or you may feel like you've just been single for a while and it feels like there's a never-ending in-between stage of singleness. They're saying things will change, but it's a time where you need to kind of think about giving rather than kind of taking. Maybe giving in the form of, you know, expressing your true feelings. Maybe there's a crush you have. And then we have Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch, and Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Yeah, with whoever you're thinking about expressing your true feelings to this month, my friend, be gentle. It feels like they have potentially been through a lot when it comes to their love life, when it comes to what they've been through. So don't come at them full force in a very abrupt way. It feels like just be gentle and try to put yourself in their shoes. You know, and speaking of shoes and feet, think on your feet. You know, when it comes to creative ways to express these feelings, or just thinking on your feet when it comes to your dating life in general. And then Bee Spirit, sweet results await, and Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Yeah, absolutely. They're saying keep believing in your dreams when it comes to your love life. We know, Spirit knows, I know at the end of the day, that you long for somebody new, something fresh and romantic. And guess what? Sweet results await. You got to manifest it, though. You can't doubt it in your mind. And it feels like part of your dreams, part of making those dreams come true, my friend, is expressing those feelings in one way, shape, or form. Let's do some shuffling. We're going to pull 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread, if you will, to continue this monthly love reading for our Tauruses, single, February. All right. Ooh. Keep them coming for our single Tauruses. And we're going to pull the last 3 from the top. And we're actually going to shift everything over first. Bear with me. Just realizing I have a lot more space over here. right, my friends. Pull the last one. So we're starting off with the Two of Cups. What a good way to start the month, my friend. You're starting off February connecting with a new individual. Maybe there is somebody that you have been hanging out with recently, who you've been maybe friends with, but you have yet to express your true feelings to them. Either way, whether it's something new at the beginning of the month or something fairly fresh from the previous month or two, it feels good. And being side by side with this sweet results await, you're being reminded at the beginning of the month, yeah, absolutely, you have a lot of romance ahead of you. Especially for those of you who need to hear that, if you've been going through a bit of a dry spell, you know, as you're going through this in-between stage. That's exciting. Nice. And then we have the King of Wands. And so you make your way to the middle of the first half of the month. And it's interesting because this came out in reverse at first, and they couldn't decide it in the beginning, but then I was told to put it upright. So it feels like part of you feels a little bit vulnerable, a little bit weak when it comes to throwing yourself into this connection, opening yourself up to this individual, expressing those true feelings. And they told me to put it upright because they see you working through that pretty quickly. Kind of getting over that fear, allowing yourself to get over the fact that it feels uneasy or a bit vulnerable to express how you really feel, because from what comes after that as a result, well worth it. Sweet results await. And yeah, and it feels like you're being guided to, this is a connection that I feel is very divinely guided for a lot of you, and you're being pushed towards it, or you're being pushed towards each other in a sense, by spirit in the universe, because at the end of the day, even if you do feel vulnerable and a little bit uneasy in the beginning stages of this connection, this person's going to make you feel stronger and more like you at the end of the day, the more you kind of develop this connection. Wow. 8 of Wands. And so you make your way to finish off the first half of the month, and things start to move quickly with this person. You may be getting a lot of messages from them. You may be so surprised. You might be getting messages from other people too, making you a little conflicted as to how to move forward. Some of you might not need to decide. It's like a given that this connection, this person you've been looking to express your true feelings for, is the one you want to move forward with. Regardless of where that connection leads, you want to see. You don't want any what ifs. But again, a lot of fast-paced movement. Your thoughts could be racing at this point in the month. Meditate. It'll be vital to keep you grounded, you know, to not kind of get overwhelmed when it comes to the beginning of this connection, or the progression of it rather. The King of Pentacles. And so you make your way to finish, or start rather, the second half of the month, and you're feeling good. You know, this connection is making you feel a little giddy, getting those kind of butterflies in your gut, I feel, in your stomach. But at this point, you're doing a good job at manifesting the progression of this. You're not sort of putting as much pressure on it. You're thinking on your feet, and you're being gentle and kind of putting yourself in their shoes, and you're realizing this could work out. But you also kind of realize that putting the added pressure on it is not going to help, but manifesting the success of it will. And your dreams are coming real, my friends. So just sit back, manifest, and you know, don't put that added pressure on the connection, but at the same time, it feels like once you're able to sort of express these feelings to this individual, things will go so well for you. Better than you expect. Because we move on to the Ace of Cups. And you make your way to the middle of the second half of the month, and you're feeling quite abundant, feeling like this connection is more than what you've been longing for at this point. Wow, being along with the King of Wands, this is the point in the month where you realize that that connection makes you stronger, not weaker. It's just a matter of you sort of getting over that vulnerability and maybe initial anxiety with a new love situation. Spirit gets it, you know? And then the King of Pentacles, Knight. And so you end the month feeling like, you know what, we're going to move I'm going to move towards this connection slowly but surely. You may have already expressed your true feelings at the end of, by this point in the month, but it feels like you know at the end of the day, you gotta, this is going to be a kind of a more gentle connection. It's not going to be a connection that transpires like overnight. You know what I mean? It's not going to be one of those fast loves that the fire goes out so quickly once it's ignited. Being aligned with the Eight of Wands, you know, yeah, it's going to feel like things are moving quickly in the beginning, but then it feels like it'll move to the point where it starts off kind of rapidly and then takes a nice sort of slow pace as you move forward. Interesting. Let's finish this off by pulling a couple messages from the Angel Answers deck. Thank you, Spirit. Within the next few weeks, my friend, within the next few weeks, you know, and if you're feeling a little bit, if you're questioning this connection, you're questioning whether you should express your true feelings, ask your angels. But it feels like you have so much to look forward to within the next few weeks when it comes to this connection. And to finish this off, yes, and it's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you how you proceed with this person, my friend. It feels like the ball is very much in your court. So say yes. You know you want to. Say yes to expressing your true feelings as well. So on that note, I hope this video was really helpful. And don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, my committed Tauruses. Let's do some shuffling. We're going to pull a couple messages to begin from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And while I shuffle, it's a good reminder that this is a general love reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So take what resonates and do leave what doesn't for somebody else. And if you're new to the channel, also good to be aware that I take typically fire or jumper cards when shuffling. And when guided to, I pull from the bottom or top of the deck. All right, Spirit, what do we have to begin this monthly love reading for our beautiful, committed Tauruses? Thank you, Spirit. February 2021. That'll be plenty. Oh, we have a lot. Wow, those came out together. That's perfect. All right, my friends, so we're starting off with Spirit has a plan, Koala Spirit, and then Chameleon Spirit act as if. So you're being told that with this connection you're dealing with at this time that you were guided to this video to hear about, even if you don't feel like you have all the answers to how things are moving forward or how you guys are going to end up at the end of the day, act as if. Trust in Spirit, trust in the plan, trust in how this connection is meant to unravel. Because it feels like you guys were destined to be connected, even if it's not for eternity. And then we have Transformation is Beautiful, Butterfly Spirit, and then Porcupine Spirit, Time for Beginner's Mind. It feels like you're going through a transformation, and potentially your partner, this individual that you're connected with, is as well. So have patience as you guys both try to spread your wings and fly in a new direction. And while you do so, take that beginner's mindset. Try to maybe think in a mindset, get yourself in a mindset as if you guys just started dating, you know, sort of bring that romance back into the equation. Going back to the overall message of expressing your true feelings. Maybe, you know, recently the two of you have kind of haven't effectively expressed how you truly feel. Maybe certain obstacles have gotten in the way or made it harder to do so, but it's a time moving forward in February to definitely express your true feelings. Even if at times they are a little bit confrontational or cause confrontation. Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide, and Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. As well as White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. Essentially, you're being told, my friend, to take a leap of faith with this person. Take a leap of faith by expressing how you truly feel when it comes to this connection, because at the end of the day, you're being guided to trust in this connection, the future of it, and trust in spirit and how it's supposed to unravel. Let's continue. We'll do some shuffling. We'll pull 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread, if you will, to continue for our committed Tauruses this February love reading. Whoa, yeah, a lot of built up kind of hidden emotions, my friend. Wow. Bear with me. So you're going to need to, it may be overwhelming for both of you, so I do feel like you're going to need to kind of take deep breaths and find a way to strategically express these true feelings. Okay, whether they're positive or negative. Queen of Cups. Okay, interesting. Bear with me, we're almost there. Okay. So we're starting off with the Queen of Cups. So the month starts off with you kind of maybe feeling a bit stubborn about this connection, or feeling like at a crossroad, like it's either we figure something out, I express my feelings, they express their feelings, or things need to come to an end. It may feel very kind of abrupt like that. Spirit's saying, put your hands up, my friend. Release that pressure you're putting on the situation at times, or that they're putting on the situation. And being side by side with the Queen of Cups, trust your intuition, trust in the process. Take a leap of faith, put your hands up, and allow for things to improve as they should. And then the 9 of Pentacles. And so you move your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and you're left sort of reaching for this independence, or sort of thinking about you. And I want to say, don't feel guilty about this, because this came up in one of the other earth sign readings, love readings for this month. But essentially, you don't need to pick your independence over having this happily ever after with this individual. You can wrap them up in a beautiful, in one beautiful package, you know? The right person for you shouldn't make you choose between your independence and them, right? And I don't see this person potentially doing that, but it's just a good reminder so that you don't feel like in your head you have to kind of hold back from reaching for your own independence and success and goals in order to have the success of this connection. The 8 of Cups. So the first half of the month wraps up, and walking away from a past situation that pops back up potentially, or walking away from old habits. I'm seeing someone kind of write down their bad habits, or writing something down and lighting it on fire in like a pit of some sort, you know, and walking away from it. And maybe that's one way you need to kind of get your true feelings out, if they're negative ones, writing them down and burning them, and then just letting it be, you know, in order to not taint what's the potential to improve this connection. And for those of you, it feels like you, again, some of you might have a past situation that pops up, and you have to be like, listen, I got this connection I'm working on, you gotta go. Or at the very least, if they're feeling like they're not going anywhere, you're leaving, as you can see. Wow. And then we're starting off the second half of the spread of month with the 2 of Swords. And you start the second half of the month feeling like you have blindfolds on, a blindfolds on, feeling like you don't have that sort of vision, that clarity, that of how this relationship is going to end up, or how things are going to, or if they're going to improve, where things are going to lead. And being aligned with the Queen of Cups, once again, surrender, my friend. Let go of the need to have all the answers, or to see things perfectly. Try to adjust your perspective and see it from an enjoyable light, where that the mystery of it, the fun of it, you know. You may not love surprises, but it just feels like, as you're sort of feeling blindfolded, spirit in the universe, spirit rather, is trying to communicate to you clearly, you got this. This connection will work out. You got to put in the effort, of course, and express your feelings in one way, shape, or form. But accept the fact that you don't have all the answers right now. Yeah, let spirit be your guide, absolutely. Do you see the way because they do come through animals at times. Your main spirit guide looking at you being like, come on, trust me, trust us, we got this. Let's get back to working together. So it feels like you need that reminder at the beginning of the first and second half of the month. And then we have the Three of Cups. And so you make your way to the middle of the second half of the month and you decide to sort of spend time with some soul connections. Maybe the people that you have learned deserve your trust at the end of the day. And being aligned with the Nine of Pentacles, a very similar message. You again don't have to reach for only the success of this connection and relationship. You can also have that independence, have that kind of me time or that time with your friends as well. When you get wrapped up in a relationship for a while or a connection for a while, you may sometimes forget that you can have all of the above. You don't need to choose between your friends and your relationship, your work and your relationship. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hit that over the head anymore, but you get the point. The Six of Cups. And this might be something you have some true feelings about that you need to express. But so you finish off the month of February thinking back, maybe to the beginning of this relationship or this connection, asking yourself, how did it come to be? Or how did it sort of go downhill as quickly as it did? Or how do we, sort of get to the point where we hide our true feelings so easily from each other? And being aligned with the Eight of Cups, whatever it is that you're sort of trying to mull over and trying to figure out, they're saying walk away from that as well. Let it go. Let it go. Sort of, again, get into that beginner's mindset and act as if everything's going to be good. Everything's going to work out because it is. As long as you choose to get into that mindset and work towards it, work together, not against each other. You moving forward may need to start working on the habit of revisiting the past too much. Just saying. We can all work on ourselves, right? To finish this off for our lovely committed Tauruses. But it feels like once you do let go of revisiting the past so often and letting go of whatever it is for you once again, maybe letting go of some of these grudges or feelings that have been down deep, you are walking towards happier days, my friend. Whether it's with this person or not, happier days. For the majority of you, it's with this individual, and you know that at the end of the day. So stop wondering about this and that and what if, and you move forward fresh. Say no to overthinking, my friend. Say no to a past situation, and say no to compromising your independence and social life for this connection, which I don't think you'll have to. It'll improve. It all will. The situation will. And to finish this off, we have wait and reconsider. Wait for this to work out, my friend. Reconsider when you're in that moment when you're feeling like things just can't be worked out. When you feel like blowing up, or you feel like sort of expressing these frustrating feelings that have been pushed down deep for a while. Wait, reconsider. Because at the end of the day, I do see success ahead for the two of you, for this connection, but you have to communicate only productive, you have to communicate your feelings productively at the end of the day so that you can, again, work together and improve this connection. So on that note, my committed Tauruses, I hope this reading was truly helpful. Remember to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.